Clemson a lot of credit. I thought they did a great job, especially in the first half. We went in the game knowing that 45% of their offense comes behind the three-point line, and we got extended and did a poor job defending the three-point line, especially in the first half, giving up 8 three-pointers. Didn't play great. I thought our guys defensively, we didn't communicate enough. We didn't have enough ball pressure, and certainly that happens. Then you get a loss on the road. So, lesson learned for us. We've got to get better in certain areas, and we will, and we'll grow from this. So, questions?
Did you think you guys were ready to play in the first half?
I did. I just thought I thought we blew some assignments. I didn't think we over communicated. We talked about the last 2 or 3 days, making sure that we guard the three-point line. We got extended. We had no ball pressure. They were throwing direct passes, and they were shooting rhythm threes. I thought we were ready to play. I just didn't think that we played the way we should have in the first half. That being said, towards the end of the half, we did a great job, and though we didn't play well, we closed the gap at halftime, and even came out the first 2 or 3 minutes in the second half and made some plays. The thing that really was troublesome was when we cut the lead, and we had an opportunity right around the 12-minute mark, and I thought we turned the ball over and took some bad shots at that time.
You've tried a lot to get consistency out of Markel. Is there anything left for you, particularly after a performance like this, to try to get him to play like a 4-year player who's a senior and probably should be your best player?
Yeah, I just think I got to continue to watch film with him. We got to continue to. I have to have him to be a quarterback on the floor when things are not going well, or when things are going well and we need a basket, and the basket may not have to come from him. I think at times Markel thinks that we have to have him to make the basket. I just need him to play like a senior and run the show. That being said, it's a lot of pressure on him right now. He's our only pure point guard on the roster, playing a lot of minutes. He will be fine, but we got to get it better. I'm more concerned about his free throw shooting than anything.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, he's 9 for 26 since the Auburn game. Is there any particular rhyme or reason to that? Is it mechanical? Is it between the ears?
We haven't talked about it a lot. I'm having him shoot free throws after practice when he's a little fatigued, so it's more like game-like. He's just missing them.
I think State had it down to 1 a couple of times, and then Clemson immediately got the separation. What was it the Tigers did or Wolfpack did that didn't allow you to get over the hump?
Yeah, what happens is you work so hard to get it right down to 1, and then obviously now you go for knockout punches. We knew we were playing a team that obviously on their home floor who hasn't had an ACC win, and I knew coming out they were going to play extremely well and play hard. That being said, they played so great, and we cut the league, and we had them to panic a little bit, but it worked against us because we ended up turning the ball over and taking some questionable shots during that time.
So you think like the shots when it got down to 1?
Absolutely.
I thought better shots.
Yeah, I thought we ran a lot of offense and got the lead down to 1. And then once we got the lead, we took some questionable shots that certainly could take you out of the game, and it did.
How close was CJ to being able to play today, and what kind of impact does him not being in the lineup have?
Well, he wasn't going to play today. We evaluated him, and obviously we didn't feel like he was ready to play today. It hurts our team, not only because he's our leading scorer and leading rebounder, but we lose another guard. And so when you look at our roster, I'm starting all 3 guards that we have on our roster to be able to play. And so now it forces us to play guys like DJ at more 4, which, he's still got to learn the defensive schemes there. And then Jericho Hellum has to play a lot of 3. So our depth is really, it really questions our depth a little bit. It hurts our depth.
Is he close enough where you can think about maybe having him back for Notre Dame, or is it?
I'm not sure.
Coach, is there anything you learned about playing point guard at the 4 today?
No.
Okay, well, what did you say to the players when you walked in there?
I told them we have to be better. I told them we have to be better, and I asked for better leadership from guys like Markel and Braxton Beverly. I asked for those 2 guys to be leaders on the court. When we're down, I want them to be leaders. When we cut the lead, I want them to be leaders. I told them we have to lock in a little bit better because we're switching a lot of screens, and I got different guys switching screens now. And right now, those guys are not communicating well enough to be able to do that. So we've got to get better in those areas.
How do you avoid overreacting? Because a lot of people will
I won't.
react to this game.
It's one game. look, this is a marathon. I mean, we know that we got 17 more of these, and that's what I talked about is I don't react to anything. Anybody in this league can beat you at any point, especially at home. And we ran against a hot Clemson team that shot the ball well, and they did some good things. And we'll bounce back, and we'll work on the things we need to, and we'll get ready for, I think it's Notre Dame.
Is that a balancing act,